What would you expect to get if you gave her one perfect Valentine rose from Price Chopper? Or a colorful fresh bouquet? Maybe a CD with love songs? And a heart-shaped box of chocolates? Try a luxurious romance bath set with mini rose. Or the classic dozen beautiful long-stemmed roses for just $24.99. They say you can't buy love, but at Price Chopper, you can come pretty close.
And hey everybody, it's Sleeve, and for this supermarket checkout, I'm in East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania at the first ever Price Chopper to be featured on this channel. Now at first I thought this was an A&P because of the front entrance and everything, but I looked this up and turns out this was built around 2012 as a Price Chopper, and unlike another store we're going to see in a future Explore, this has remained a Price Chopper its entire time. Now, a little bit about Price Chopper. They were started in 1932 by Russian Jewish immigrant brothers Bernard and William Galoob, along with Joseph Grossberg. And they named their store Public Service Market, but after building 3 others, they quickly changed the name to Central Market. In 1943, the Galoob brothers bought out Grossberg, and in 1951, Central Market was the first supermarket to feature S&H green stamps. Yes, you could earn these for shopping at a local supermarket, and then when you get enough, you can trade them in or redeem them for a myriad of household items. And this program went on until 1973, when Central Market ended their association with S&H green stamps and then slashed prices. To reflect the new lower prices, Central Market changed their name to Price Chopper, which is the name they keep up to this day. Well, with few exceptions, as we will see in a future Explore, one of their Market 32 stores. And that name reflects the year 1932, when this company was first formed. Now, this visit took place the day after Christmas, and that was the first time I'd ever been in a Price Chopper supermarket. I must say, between the skylights with their natural light and the bright colors, not to mention the wide aisles, it really did seem like a nice place to shop. And if I lived in an area served by a Price Chopper, mostly New York, some in Pennsylvania, and of course in parts of New England, such as Massachusetts, Vermont, and New Hampshire. New Hampshire? Well, I definitely would shop here. I was looking around at everything, and I was very impressed with how well stocked the store's shelves are. And I was also impressed with just how neat and tidy the place is. I don't believe that this has had any sort of remodel since it was first built in 2012. And this seems to be the decor that Price Chopper is going with all their stores going forward, with the exception of Market 32, of course. And we'll see that in a future episode. We interrupt this video for a special announcement. Folks, with Valentine's Day soon upon us, I'm sure you're looking for something special for your somebody special, even if that somebody special is yourself. So check out my Redbubble site. With thousands of items, there's something special for anybody. Check it out. Now, with these long aisles, this store felt very big. However, as we're going to see when we get over by Frozen at the far end of the store, that this store does not have a lot of aisles at all. In fact, I'm kind of curious as to how a modern store in the 2020s, or even the 2010s when this was built, could have such a low number of aisles. Yep, we are at aisle 12 here. And when I've done supermarket checkouts of Acme's, like the old 33M's, and some other smaller stores usually had about 10, 11 aisles. So 12 aisles seems to me a little small. But at the same time, it felt humongous on the inside. It felt a lot larger than 12 aisles. And I'm guessing it's because the aisles are much wider than aisles at traditional supermarkets that I've been to. And also because they don't count the produce section, where, of course, deli and bakery and whatnot are, as an aisle. And that's probably why they feel like a large store, even though it only has 12 aisles. I must say, though, it is a very nice store. And again, I would definitely shop at this store if I lived in the local area. This is a beautiful store, to be honest with you. And again, it did not feel cramped, it did not feel tiny. Now, I did not do a donut review here, but I did go to a Market 32 earlier, and I tried a Price Chopper / Market 32 donut, and you're going to want to see that. I would not say it compares to any of the ShopRite donuts I've been to. Well, maybe it does to some of the lower tiers, I guess. But at this point, this was towards the tail end of my journey, and I was seriously considering getting lunch here. I don't think I did. I think I just settled for grabbing some snacks to take with me. But I must say that there was a wide selection. I just couldn't make up my mind at the time what I was in the mood for. Again, it was very colorful, very well lit. And to be honest with you, I'm surprised that Price Chopper hasn't moved into South Jersey. I honestly think that they could probably be worthy competitors to ShopRite and Acme, who seem to be the only supermarket chains in my neck of the woods. No, I don't count Wegmans because they're a little more highfalutin, a little more hoity-toity, if you will. Now, I'm talking about the meat and potatoes regular supermarkets that Joe Sixpack and his wife shop at. And these two would definitely have something to fear if Price Chopper did show up in South Jersey. Personally, I'd like to see that because I remember when Superfresh, Pathmark, Thriftway, Shop and Bang, all these other supermarkets were all over this area. And unfortunately, well, my area, if you will. And unfortunately, that is not the case anymore. So competition would be good, would be necessary, needed. And overall, again, I was here the day after Christmas. They still had a lot of Christmas stuff to sell at deep discounts. And overall, it was a very pleasant shopping experience. I think if you live in an area served by a Price Chopper and you've never shopped at one, I don't know why you haven't. Now, at this point, I'm just looking for something to pick up. And I saw the fig bars, I guess you would say, and the Nature's Bakery bars. I happen to love these. A buddy of mine got me hooked on them, and they are my go-to snack during my 10 o'clock break at work these days. Now, I think that's the only two things I bought there. And it's about time here that I ring up my purchases and go. And of course, as always, I try to do the self-checkout lanes because, well, when you strap a Sony Handycam to your head, Charleston Pinball, the cashier will probably notice one day, but a self-checkout never does. And on the subject of supermarket checkouts, stay tuned for an upcoming video where I take you to Market 32 by Price Chopper, and let's see how it compares. In addition, a couple of Rite Aid pharmacies here in South Jersey are closing down, and so I attended both of their going out of business sales and brought my Handycam strapped to my head along. You don't want to miss them. So those will be upcoming videos. And now I'm leaving the store with my real bags. And that ought to do it for us here at Price Chopper in East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. And as always, like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, tell a friend, check out my merch, try every new store, and have a great day. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now. I can't believe I got in this place.